Y'all, brace yourselves, because what just went down on the set of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was so wild, so scandalous, so straight up explosive, even the cameras couldn't keep up. Imagine this, Mendeecees Harris, Mr. Calm, cool, and trying to keep it together, gets hit with a threat so savage from Mena. He gets up, storms out, and doesn't even glance back. No dramatic pause, no mic drop, just pure I'm outta here energy. But what did she say? Oh, baby, it wasn't just shade. It was a full-on verbal demolition. And the best part, life devastation in under 5 minutes. Yandhi turned to production, eyes blazing, cut the damn cameras. I'm not doing this fake circus today. But they didn't. Of course they didn't. Because even they knew they had just caught lightning in a bottle. You don't turn off the cameras when reality hands you a meltdown, on a silver platter. Bambi whispered to Scrappy, "Did you know anything about this?" He looked lost, like he just got hit by a train he didn't see coming. I mean, Erica be talking reckless, but that felt like she knew something for real. Bambi nodded. And the way he walked out. That wasn't for TV. That was a man who just got exposed. Meanwhile, Yandhi stormed out the side door, still micked up, muttering under her breath, "This is some bull." Every time a black family tries to move forward, someone comes to burn it all down. And that mic caught every syllable. Erica. She sat down like she hadn't just carpet bombed a marriage. When a producer asked if she wanted to do a confessional, she smiled and said, "Honey, this was the confessional. Let it roll." Outside, Mendeecees paced like a man who didn't know whether to scream or disappear. He muttered to himself, "She bluffing, she gotta be bluffing." But even he didn't sound convinced. Then his phone buzzed. Unknown number. Message, "You should have come clean when you had the chance. Jersey remembers." His face went pale. His hands shook. This wasn't drama anymore. This was a ticking time bomb. A minute later, another message. A blurry photo from years ago. A hotel lobby. His face mostly covered, but unmistakable. And next, to him, a woman with curly brown hair. Face slightly turned, but that silhouette, clear as day. Chenis, the one ghost he thought would never come back. The one secret he swore was buried forever. He shoved the phone in his pocket and looked up at the sky like it could give him answers. But there were none. Only more questions. Back inside, the air hadn't cleared, it just curdled. Erica was reapplying lip gloss like she didn't just drop a bomb on national television. Scrappy looked like he wanted to vanish. Producers whispered in corners. Nobody knew what to do next. And as the whispers grew, so did the storm that was still just getting started. Inside the studio, no one dared to speak too loud, like even a whisper might reignite the explosion that just went down. The atmosphere was thick, not just with tension but with disbelief, like everyone was waiting for someone to say, "Cut," that was scripted, just so they could all breathe again. But no one said it because deep down, they all knew it wasn't. This wasn't storyline drama or reunion chair-throwing chaos. This was real, personal, dangerous. The kind of moment that changes not just a season, but the entire trajectory of a cast member's life. Producers circled like sharks pretending to be lifeguards, trying to salvage what was left of the episode. Scrappy leaned against the wall, rubbing his temples, whispering to Bambi, "Yo, they not coming back from this. This wasn't no regular shade. Erica just lit their whole legacy on fire." And Bambi, still seething from what she witnessed, just nodded slowly. The way she said that name. That wasn't made up. That wasn't pulled out of thin air. She had ammo. In a private hallway behind the set, Yandhi was on the phone, pacing like a woman holding herself together with thread. Her voice was low but urgent. "You gonna look me in the eye or keep hiding behind silence?" On the other end, Mendeecees finally spoke, voice cracking like a man trying not to break. "I'm not hiding, Yandhi. I'm trying to breathe before I say something I can't take back." Her reply came sharp, instant. "Then stop breathing and start talking, because I swear if I find out one more thing from someone else, I'm walking and I ain't looking back." He hesitated, then finally let it out. "It was before us. Before the kids, the house, everything. I didn't think it mattered back then." Her silence was louder than shouting. "Did you lie when I asked you?" She finally asked. "Did you look me in the eye and lie?" Another pause. Then the blow. "I didn't lie, I just didn't tell you." And that was the crack that broke her heart. "Same thing, Mendeecees. That's the same damn thing." She hung up, not out of rage, but from sheer exhaustion. This wasn't some cheating scandal. From a gossip blog. This was betrayal layered over years of trust, family, and public loyalty. Back in the makeup room, Erica was glowing like she just won an award. Her phone buzzed nonstop. Some fans praising her for being the queen of honesty, others dragging her for being messy beyond redemption. She smiled through both. Because for Erica, chaos wasn't a consequence, it was a career. Bambi walked in without knocking, arms crossed, not even pretending to play nice. "You proud of yourself?" she asked. Erica didn't even flinch. "I'm proud of telling the truth. If that makes me the villain, then so be it." Bambi rolled her eyes. "No, you're not guilty of truth. You're guilty of timing. You waited till the cameras were rolling. That wasn't truth. That was sabotage wrapped in lipstick." Erica stood, brushing imaginary dust off her shoulder. "I waited because if I said it off camera, it'd get buried like every other dirty secret on this show. I'm done playing cover-up for grown men who want sainthood without confession." Bambi stepped closer. "You ain't here to fix anything. You're here to stay relevant by ruining people's lives. That's not honesty. That's addiction. You're addicted to the sound of your own destruction." Erica smirked, unbothered. "And you're addicted to standing in the background of other people's mess, pretending like you above it." Meanwhile, outside the building, Mendeecees was still pacing. His phone buzzed again. Another message. This time, a voice memo. A woman's voice, faint but familiar, laughing softly, saying, "Tell your wife the truth before someone else does. Because I will." His hand trembled as he played it back again. It wasn't Erica's voice. It wasn't Yandi's. It was someone else. And that scared him more than anything. Someone out there was feeding Erica these bombs. And he didn't even know who. Inside, producers were panicking. They knew this episode would blow up, but now they were trying to manage the pieces. One of them pulled Scrappy aside and asked, "Do you think we can do a scene with you, Mendeecees, and Kirk? Just to bring the energy down?" Scrappy looked at him like he'd just asked if they could film a picnic during a hurricane. "Bro, you think we gonna sit there and talk about unity like the set ain't burning down behind us?" But in the end, he agreed. They all did. Because no matter how ugly things got, the show had to go on. The scene was quiet, stripped down, like everyone was pretending they hadn't just watched a relationship collapse in real time. Mendeecees sat in the chair like a ghost of himself, sunglasses on indoors, silence louder than any dialogue. Scrappy tried to throw out something light. "I was thinking, maybe we do a block party, pop-up, get the guys together, show the fans we still tight." Kirk nodded, but Mendeecees didn't even flinch. Then finally, he spoke. "Fans don't want tight. They want blood. They want to know who crumbles first. And right now, that's me." Scrappy glanced over, concerned. "You talked to Yandi yet?" Mendeecees shook his head slowly. "She ain't answering. She's gone ghost. Probably needs space. I get it, but I ain't slept. I ain't eaten. I feel like I'm losing everything." Kirk leaned forward, serious. "If she's real, she'll come back. But you better start telling her everything before someone else does." Mendeecees didn't say anything, just nodded like a man who knew the worst wasn't even over yet. Across town, Yandi was staying at a friend's house.